I love it when OBS deletes my mic, or it like switches to default randomly, and it's like you don't need to know. Despite us doing this every day for the last 3 months, I think I'm going to randomly choose a mic that doesn't work. It makes 100% sense, and I'm like, that's interesting. Well, hi, Chips. I was gonna say I'm sorry I didn't come in earlier. My sleep schedule has been all sorts of fucked up and not great. And here we are. Yeah, I don't know why OBS does that, and it's only with my mic. It happens like probably once every like 2 to 3 months, to be honest. I don't know. Um, but yeah, fuck, I'm here. I'm here. But we're gonna do some editing. Yeah, my stream schedule's all fucked up today because I gotta go to dentist. I gotta go make sure my teeth are not gross. But that is, it makes sense. That's good shit to do, so that way you're not grody. I'm gonna go have my dental hygienist lady punch me directly in the mouth, so that's fun. But at least we'll get a little bit. It won't be like 100% all of the stream that I want. But yeah, honestly, the dentist is low-key traumatizing for me. I have very particular genetics, and unfortunately that means that I need to go to the dentist once every 3 months, because even if I brush my teeth every day, twice a day, even if I floss once a day, even if I use mouthwash once a day, there is a huge fucking chance that I will still get a cavity, because that's just how my mouth is built. Which is awful. So we're gonna hope for not that today. And instead, we're going to edit. We're going to try and remove another at least 10,000 words from this manuscript. You have the acidic teeth thing too. Yes, I do. And I get shamed. Like, I'm so glad that my dentist is actually pretty dope. And he's pretty nice about it. But to be fucking honest, I used to get shamed every single time I went to the fucking dentist because they were like, you don't brush your teeth. And I'm like, bro, I didn't ask to have English people's swamp mouth. I don't fucking know, man. Like, I literally didn't ask for this. Yeah, and the only way that I've been able to stop it is by going to the dentist every 3 months. So when I move to Canada, I'm going to have to just make sure I can find a dentist that will allow me to do that. And that's how that's going to go. Yeah, it's literally the biggest pain in the ass of my whole life. And I don't know if there's anything else that like you can do about it other than like pray that you can go to the dentist more often. I know for me the thing that really helped is using specifically the Crest gum protection toothpaste. It's this shit specifically. Exactly this one. No other toothpaste will do the shit that I need it to do. Just this one. It's the Crest Advanced Gum Protection. That helps, and then occasionally using an Act Gum mouthwash or anti-gingivitis mouthwash. Those two things. Only fucking thing that's ever helped. But, and like, I don't know what your situation is, but also, too, I learned that if you're on HRT, it can actually make it worse, which is awesome. But yeah, seriously, if you haven't tried that toothpaste, give it a shot. It does help me, though. And the Act mouthwash every day. But yeah, HRT. I have a friend who's a dental hygienist, and she's like the fucking coolest. She's really amazing. And yeah, hormones, changing your hormones to any degree can fuck with the oral bacteria of your mouth. And in a lot of cases, people who are the testosterone forward individuals do have a more of a stanky mouth. Okay, my eyes are so itchy. Colorado's so dry. I was like up all night coughing last night. And I'm like, why, bro? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this shit. Alright, so today we're going to be working on appetite. So if you want to read this and what I have on screen, I would love that. That makes my heart happy. If not, that's okay. If you're working on your own shit, we're going to be doing sprints for at least a little while until it's like, give or take like 12 something probably. 12:30-ish, 12:40-ish. I don't know. We'll see because I have to go to the dentist. But that being said, as per usual for this content, for this stream, this book has a lot to do with drug abuse, familial and domestic abuse, violence, and addiction. So if you have issues with any of those things, you are more than welcome to dip out of the stream because this is a pretty fucking intense manuscript. That being said, I'm going to jump into a sprint because it's about that time. Alright, we got a 16-minute sprint to start. I'm going to try and not fall asleep while I'm working on the sprint. So, I'm just going to go ahead and just start raw editing. So, I'll see you all in about 16 minutes. Let me know what you're working on or playing around on or doing in the comments and in the chat, and I'll be fucking back. Here we go. All right. How did everybody do? I'm a couple pages in. I don't know how many words I got rid of. Not enough. I imagine that the beginning was going to be the most bloated, and then now it's going to go back to the point where I think I'm probably the edits will probably slow down because the middle is not nearly as bloated as the exposition was. So we'll see. Hi, Goose. Working on rewriting a scene because I have a better understanding of the characters now. Don't you just love when that happens? That's kind of what I'm doing too. I'm trying to do a big cut and get rid of like 24K words. I'm about 6K words down now. So that's the goal, is to get rid of around 18K more words, give or take. And then also clean up prose, because there's some things that are pretty fucking clunky, so we're gonna fix it. Not all of it is gross, but some of it needs help. Also, hi Riddle. How you do? Hello from the YouTube zone. For those of you just popping in, I'll extend the content warning for this again. I'm working on a book that has a lot to do with drug abuse, domestic violence, systemic violence, addiction, those kinds of things. So it's pretty intense. If that's not something that you're interested in reading or checking out, you can always put me on like a podcast and like not, read the stuff. But if you're cool, awesome. If you want to dip out of stream, that's also okay too. I recognize that this shit is kind of intense. Not as intense as Fatal Mechanisms, but fucking intense still. And that's okay. But hopefully everybody's doing good otherwise. Oh, for those of you who didn't get to see the other day, I haven't really shown this to anybody else because this is just a sneaky peeky for you guys because you're the coolest ever. But I wanted to show you all. Oh, hold on. Not that one. This. So I got in my, I think a couple people already saw it the other day, but I got in my proof copy of my omnibus for Court of Snakes, and thankfully, actually super, super nice. I was talking the other day about how it has a little bit of like foiling errors where like clearly the foil starts here and then stops where it's supposed to go all the way through. But I emailed the Book Vault people, and no joke, they were just like, we'll just send you another one. And I was like, you guys have to ship that across the ocean. Like, that's so fucking insane. So, really nice. They did confirm that it was a printer error and that it wasn't anything I did wrong with the files. But this thing has a lot of really fun shit going on. Sprayed edges, bookmark, full color illustration. So I updated the interior files to include the new illustrations as well. So that way it's complete so I can see all of the illustrations in color. But, like, it's insane. I've never held any of my work like this. Absolutely fucking nuts. So, I am super thrilled. I cannot wait for people to get a hold of this book. It's going to be amazing. Amazing. So, June, that's when that thing comes out. Yeah, they responded really quickly. I'm used to, like, Ingram Spark being like, haha, your books are naked? Good fucking luck getting a hold of us. And I'm like, oh... okay. Yeah, the backer kit will come out May 30th. It'll be it's the tentative first day for the campaign so far. So I'm gonna be doing it with the Book Bazaar this go around. So it should be fun. But I'm very stoked. But yeah, otherwise, nothing else really is going on. I'm waiting for my paycheck to come in. I think part of it... I don't know, did any of y'all get hit with the massive fucking solar flare that, rocketed through, the fucking globe on the 1st. I think it was like 2 days ago. Because, long story short, I was like working on Sunday, and then the fucking power to the entire apartment went out, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And it fluctuated insanely bad, and the entirety of the Denver Aurora metro area lost power. So it was like as far north, which is about fucking 15, 20 miles away from me, to Jace's hospital where he works. Whole fucking hospital went down, no power. As far out east, which is about 20 minutes east of us, the entire Buckley Air Force Base, no power. All the way as far south as Centennial, no power. Cell phones went down, internet went down, GPS went down, power went out. It was the most insane shit of all fucking time. It was for like 30 minutes, so like that's the most exciting thing that's happened over here, I feel like. It was pretty crazy. Lasted for about 30 minutes and then came back. But cell phones are still fucked up. Like, Jay's tried to call me yesterday to try and see how I was doing and, like, let me know he was on his way home. And legit, like, you'll call somebody and you can hear them, but they won't be able to hear you or vice versa. And the calls just won't go through. Fucking insane. So, if you do experience anything weird like that, it's because we got hit with a fucking mega solar flare. And it's supposed to ripple for, like, the next, like, week or so, so different parts of the globe has been impacted. No, legit, Goose, I called, so my brother called me, and he was like, hey, do you guys have power? Because I have homework that I need to finish, and I can't finish it if I have no power. And I was like, nah, bro, it's, like, fucking out here. And I very quietly hear Jace's mom in the background go, it's the end of the world. And I was like, no! No! But yeah, we were like, oh, I mean, you know, if it happened at this point, like, okay, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Fucking A. I was just mad because I was in the middle of grading. I have, like, backup batteries and stuff, though, on my computer to make sure that if that fucking shit happens, my computer doesn't just fucking completely get shorted. So, it could have been that. Chips, no joke. They like other parts of the country have been also getting hit with it, and so people's logistic systems may be down. Like literally, fucking like the light rail couldn't function because it's all electric. It was like fucking crazy. Bingo. Yeah, right. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that was crazy. It was fun. It was mostly just crazy because normally, like, when power goes out, at least in like the Denver area, I feel like it's a situation where some of the grid will go out. So like in this apartment, for example, wind will hit and it'll be like one or two rooms the power will go out, but it was like fucking everything. I literally physically heard the whole building go poof as the whole thing went out. It was fucking nuts. And I'm doing okay, Riddle. Sorry I missed that message earlier. I'm thinking of making an animation to get out of art block. Yeah, do the commissions. I believe in you. Yeah, so it was pretty intense. I'm okay, though. Just vibing. Trying to figure out if I can sell stuff in Canada. Trying to figure out how to navigate that and what kind of licenses I need. But it looks like we're about to jump into another break in about a minute and ad. So I'm just going to go ahead and start Sprint. Let's see how much we got. Oh, a tiny baby sprint. Only 14 minutes. So, this one's tiny baby. Tiny baby boo. Oh, my God. Agua, thank you so much for that sub, my friend. You're amazing. Okay, well, hello. I hope you're doing good. I'm going to jump into a sprint. And then, yeah, I'll see you all in about 14 minutes. See you in just a bit. Here we go. Alrighty, how did everybody do? Oh, Aqua, I'm sorry you have migraines, bro. Like, that's the worst. I hope that the neurologist can figure out what the fuck's going on. Sometimes brains are fucking weird. As somebody who has had a total of 3 disco seizures, brains are weird as shit. But I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out. Thank you so much for that sub again, my friend. I really do appreciate it. I am now down to below 100k, so we're doing pretty good. Slowly but surely. I have to get this book done by the 19th. Ugh, that's so fucking awful. Yeah, I hope that they can figure it out. I hear that migraine meds work pretty well. So hopefully they'll be able to, like, yeah, get you what you need. Oh, I see. You've tried migraine meds. Oh, yeah. So then probably there's something else going on. My sister is going to see a neurologist as well for, like, other issues. Like, she effectively just doesn't sleep. If I had to guess, I think she has some kind of narcolepsy, question mark. But, like, yeah, she doesn't know, you know? Oh yeah, that's what I've heard too. That's such an interesting thing. Pressure points in the body are absolutely fucking wild. The fact that you can like get a needle effectively in a specific area and then your nerves just figure their shit out is insane. Like wild. Also, too, if you haven't tried it yet, you may want to ask the neurologist, too, depending on if you're comfortable with it, and if, too, you have insurance that covers it, because some insurance does. But, getting acupuncture might actually legitimately help. I personally have not done a lot of acupuncture in my life, but I've known people who have said that, like, it is literally a game changer. They can stab you until your nerves figure their shit out. I love how that's the logic. This is like if we poke you in the right place, things will just be fine. Wild. Yeah, nice. I hope it works out. Oh yeah, hopefully it'll get better before then. I believe in you. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm doing a massive comb through of this book right now. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. I gotta pay rent today. We were waiting for a bank transfer, but I'm pretty sure the solar flare just totally dicked the bank transfer, so I need to like... Let's see. Oh, cool. My doctor's office is moving down the floor in the hospital. Crazy. I need to stop checking my package status. Oh my god, no, that's literally the worst. Because, like, getting a new computer is, like, such a good fucking thing. But the actual waiting for parts and shit is literally the worst. Death. You know that moment when apparently you were supposed to transfer rent? And maybe you didn't? Let's see. Absolutely bananas. Apparently my rent just never transferred out of my account to Jace's account is what happened. Yeah, the fucking technology got all sorts of fucked up because of, like, the solar flares that have been happening, or that was just me fucking completely deleting it out of my brain. Sorry, I don't mean to, like, go completely MIA in the chat here for a second. I'm, like, fucking... My, brain is trying to, figure out what happened, and I'm already, like, not doing super well, and so I just want to double, triple, quadruple check that, I did not accidentally double transfer from somewhere else. Yeah, I just don't know how that possibly happened. Because that was to Jace for his stuff, for his school stuff. That makes sense. Okay, that was my bad. Yeah, how weird. How fucking weird. Okay, so it looks like I just didn't transfer rent. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I hate being an adult. The problem is that I get paid once a month, and it's really difficult for me. Like, and I guess I get paid from Rimcat every 2 weeks, but like this month, for example, the first paycheck that they gave me at the beginning of the month was $200 instead of $1,200 because as an adjunct, I don't get paid when I don't work. And so rather than getting a steady paycheck, it was just like, surprise, you have literally fucking $1,000 less than you are supposed to. So that's fun. I gotta just figure out what Jason wants to do with that. Whether I pay it and then he pays me back half, or I have to he pays it and I transfer again. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Fucking adulting is stupid. That's all I have to say. All right. Well, let's. That was me just panicking for 10 minutes. Well, let's do another sprint. Okay, we got a longer sprint this time. Wowie. Wowie zowie. I'm just gonna keep editing. But good job, Aqua, on getting your first 2 chapters together. That's pretty fucking awesome. Oh, I see. I'm shipping out the one I put together last summer to the people I'm moving in with. Oh, that also stressful as fuck. No, Jason and I were thinking about like shipping all of our stuff to Canada and flying, and then I was like, you know what? Actually, I don't feel fucking comfortable shipping my literal livelihood in this computer form there. And so I just asked my dad. I was like, bro, if I pay for your gas, will you shove everything that we own into the back of your fucking Ford F-350? And he was like, yes. So now I know that he's not going to break it moving it. Yeah, I don't trust fucking movers, man. It's so scary. I'm sure it'll get there okay, though. I believe in you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump back into this sprint. And then, yeah, let's work. Let's keep it up. And then I'll see you guys in about like 22-ish minutes. Whew, here we go. All right, how did everybody do? I'm still at 99K. I have a feeling that the rest of this book is going to be less of me manically just deleting a bunch of shit. Hopefully I'll be able to actually get it down to 90K. We'll see. Hi, Cal. How you doing? I didn't write anything else, but I thought about it. Honestly, sometimes that's half the battle. I'm glad that I gave myself as much time as I did to, like, sit and think about this thing. I'm mad because I feel the same way about this as I did about Fatal Mechanisms, and I'm like, I'd love to query this. But, like, guarantee people are going to look at it and go, oh, this person only has 1,000 followers. Like, we don't care. It's not marketable enough. And I'm like, it makes me tired. It just makes me tired thinking about it. I remember when I got done with Fatal Mechanisms and I was like, this is probably the best thing I've ever written. And it's so frustrating to submit to agents and then hear absolutely nothing back. And I have a feeling it'll be like kind of the same thing with this one where it's like, no, this is real fucking good, but... So that's fun. I really like this fucking thing, though. But hopefully everybody's at least doing okay. I have to figure out the rent situation with Jace now. We're figuring shit out. Being an adult is dumb, y'all. Rent is stupid. Can we just all collectively decide, that rent is dumb? I'm excited to pay $300 less in rent when we move to fucking Vancouver. And half as much for fucking food. Oh, my bag is so crispy. I'm so crusty. That's okay. All right. I'm about, I think, a third of the way through this thing now. Whoops. Yes, exactly 30%. And I removed... Whoops. About 6,300 words is kind of where we're at. So actually more realistic is that there's going to be 18,000 words taken off of it, which will put me at about 88K. I can dream. If I can get under 90K, if I can get 10 more or 10,000 more words off of this, that's going to be pretty amazing, actually. I just don't want this thriller to be too fucking long, you know? It can't drag. And then I gotta jump right into fucking doing edits for Mirror Gaze too. So there's a lot. There's gonna be a lot going on. I also need to eat breakfast. What do I want for breakfast? I haven't had breakfast yet. Okay. Also, too, my students are gonna fucking kill me. I love how I, like, confronted this student about AI, and then they did their midterm evaluation and didn't say anything to me about it. And I'm like, fascinating. Oh no! You got to go to work! I'm sorry. Hopefully work is mellow and low-key and not super stressful. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm actually going to start my next sprint here. This will probably be the last one of the day. 14 minutes. Hey Ava, how's it going? How are you? We're just about to start our last sprint of the day here. I am very tired. Kind of pissed because apparently I forgot to transfer Jace rent, so now we're like late on rent, but we'll fix it today. Y'all, sometimes you read shit. I can't with these students, guys. I can't. Not me getting an email that a student submitted work, and the first thing that I see is, I wanted to do a dinosaur, a piece of art that represents the Cherokee blood in me. I had so much fun researching the Cherokee Indians. I'm like, I need to go fucking lay down. I can't. And I'm sure the kid isn't lying, but I'm like, it's the year of 2026. Like, you have to understand that you can't just fucking call Indigenous Americans Indians anymore, man. Like, why? And on that note, I'm gonna just fucking start the sprint. We got 14 more seconds before an ad, so I'm gonna see you guys on the other side of this. All right. Okay, so I'm almost down to 98K. This is where this starts to become a problem because as this book starts to move, it gets less like slow. So that's okay though. I'm gonna go ahead and probably dip, but getting it down under 100K, I think I removed a total of probably around 2K words today. Not the best, but not the worst. That's all right. Today was a weirdly short sprint or like stream too because I have to go to the dentist. But thank you everybody for hanging out. I did want to say and remind everybody I'm going to be saying this like a broken record, so I'm really sorry if that gets annoying. But don't forget that I have a Booksprout campaign open for my book Court of Snakes, Bitter Truth, Honey Justice. Effectively, what this is an advanced reader copy, so you get to read the book before everybody else. The campaign closes on March 31st, right after my birthday. And effectively, what you do is you claim your book, you get a free version of the ebook, and then you'll be sent reminders via Booksprout's notification system to leave reviews on Amazon and Goodreads. So that's pretty exciting. You can also preview the book if you're not sure if you want to read it. Bless whatever this image is. But this is, yeah, kind of what we're looking at here, so you can read and enjoy the EPUB here. So, yeah, that being said, please do this if you have the time. Not only will I also honor the commission exchange thing for these reviews, but the reviews are not due until May 30th. And actually, I think, like, for the Booksprout campaign, they're not due until, like, literally, like, October 13th, because that's when the book actually comes out, so you'll get the reminders then to put your reviews up. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to this in the chat. 3 have already been claimed out of 25, so if you want yours, you have to get it quick, because otherwise they'll go away. But thank you again to Aqua for subbing. I really do appreciate that so much. And I'm going to go to the dentist, so I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you tomorrow for some comics work. Bye-bye.